Robinhood is all about giving free money, taking from the rich and giving to the poor. Isn't that the old saying? But that's kind of the way Robinhood has projected itself. It offers free trades, and that's actually been a big factor for a lot of reasons why people have joined Robinhood. But now they have their IPO, and I'll admit I made $5,000 from the IPO, but I feel a little bit dumb because I could have made a lot more money if I held Robinhood overnight. Now, here's the big problem with Robinhood. We got the big time speculators from Wall Street Bets getting into the whole Robinhood IPO craze. And I think that they are going to just keep on doing what they did to GameStop and AMC. It's going to go reach absurd valuations, but at the same time, I'm not going to be buying Robinhood at this point in time, because the truth is, we all know that when you have a frenzy, you really don't know where it's going to end. We're not talking about valuations anymore or what the real price of Robinhood is. It's really just a matter of, do I think there's going to be someone else who's going to buy the stock? And let's talk about what happened last time with AMC and GameStop. Yes, there were people who bragged about how much money they made. They sold it at the very, very top. But the unfortunate thing is, some people actually had to pay the consequences of that, because some people actually bought at the very top and lost a lot of money. And they actually, there's a lot of testimony or commentary about this. People admitted that they bought at the top. There are a lot of sad stories of people in newspapers. Sometimes there's just people who worked at a supermarket or a waiter, and they said, "Oh, I put my whole life savings into this at this price, and I expected it to go up." Maybe they even borrowed money, maybe they didn't even put on margin, and as a result, they are effectively broke because they bought it at a terrible price. Now, and by any measure, no matter, even if Robinhood is worth what it is trading at today, it's not a good time to buy, because the best time to buy would have been before the speculative fever, but even that, it's not really an ideal buy point, because you're still gambling. You don't know whether it would go down. Like Coinbase went down a lot during the IPO. I know I was a dummy and bought it, but so it's not necessarily true that it's going to go up. Things are going to go up. But now that the frenzy and everybody knows that the Robinhood has been going up, now the news is out there, and unfortunately, too many people are going to be sucked into this. They're going to be buying just because they heard about it. The smart people were the ones who were early on. They saw the signals and they started buying in way before it's up like 100% for the week. And who knows, maybe it'll be up 500% by the time we're all done. But one thing we all know, and this is true for GameStop, it's true for AMC, these things shoot to the moon and then they will go down. But it's too dangerous to short it, because you really don't know when this thing will end. So that's not a good thing. But at the present time, there are no options to short Robinhood through options. So that's an unfortunate thing. There's no way to do this in a safe way, in other words. But I think that the irony about all of this is, it's kind of a funny thing. Robinhood traditionally was selling the customers' data in exchange for giving them free trades, and this might be the first time that the Robinhooders actually got effectively paid by Robinhood, because maybe some of them traded on Robinhood and their order flow to the big funds, and maybe the big funds actually started buying more as a result of seeing that everybody on Robinhood was buying Robinhood. So this might be the first time that the Robinhooders actually were getting a positive feedback loop for themselves in a great way. So that's all I got to say about Robinhood. I don't use Robinhood, and I did buy the stock for like a few minutes and make some good money. Of course, it feels dumb when you see that it actually goes up a lot more. You realize, I really could have made a lot more, but that's always hindsight. I could always be a better trader if I look towards the past, but it's okay. You don't know one ever got broke, gained a profit, and we're on to the next trade. And who knows, maybe it's very likely the next IPO will go down. So you had the one that actually it went down terribly, Coinbase. Then you have this one that went to the moon. So there's no consistency when it comes down to IPO. It's just a matter of risk. And ultimately, Another thing that's interesting is that I remember in college and law school, there was this academic theory. It's called efficient market theory. It's completely wrong. It's the theory that the price of a stock is based upon all of the individual data. Now, at the start of the day, Robinhood was effectively 50% lower. Then it rose 50% on no news whatsoever, no earnings release or anything. So are you really going to tell me that there's really an efficient market theory, or it's just based upon basically random forces? There's no efficient market. The market is an inherently an irrational thing based upon human emotions. If most people are not necessarily 100% rational, why would the market be rational? Anyway, that's all my ideas for today. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. I think if you're going to buy Robinhood, you might end up having to live in the hood. Although some people will get rich, there will be plenty of people top ticking the price at the very top, and they will never ever recover from it, depending on how high it goes. Like, let's say Robinhood went to 700, most people are not going to be able to withstand 80% drop and wait 30 years or whatever to recover from that. So just be careful when you buy. Don't put all your life savings into it. And I do wish say that I don't like the business model, because there's definitely much better brokerages like Fidelity. I don't know about Schwab, but they're even probably better than Robinhood. You don't want a broker that does not have your best interests, because, you know, just a few months ago, people were talking about how bad Robinhood is with the, them restricting how many shares you could even buy. So that's not a good broker. So I would sell it as soon as you can. Hi little doggy. You're a cute little doggy. Look at this cute little doggy here. Here's a cute little doggy.